Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 10th going to the 16th, I think. I just want to apologize quickly because my mic stopped working this morning, like randomly. So whilst I'm fixing that, I'm back to these headphones. So I'm just going to say that the sound is not going to be as good as it was. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So I do apologize in advance if you can't hear me or if I'm constantly picking this up and putting it down and sound is a bit not so good. As a Virgo, I don't like that. I'm a perfectionist, but I'm an evolved Virgo. I like to think so. I know that not everything is going to be perfect, so I hope you guys can bear with me during this time. Anyways, I'm going to go straight into your reading and see what's going on for you guys, okay? For Capricorn, please. All right. I don't want to take those, thank you. One more. Ooh. You're really finding out the root of an issue with somebody, most likely. Very quick message, and I'm going to carry on pulling the cards out and speaking about other things, but whether this be a friend, family member, or a partner, anyone. It could be someone that you have a very strong connection with. I feel like there may have been a misunderstanding or an argument about something, but it feels like the argument is not the problem. It was actually the root issue, and I actually feel like you're really discovering the root issue. And I do see that this is going to change a lot in the dynamic between you and someone else, and I actually see a lot of forgiveness. I actually see a lot of mutual energy of understanding, which is really profound, and I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying this. So I kind of feel like this is really going to change a relationship between you and somebody. Okay, you're really finding the root issue. This could just be the work that you're doing for yourself, and that is then healing relationships that you have had and will have. But it feels like root issue stuff. You're really dealing with the deep root of something, which is the best, by the way. That's the way we heal things and stop problems coming up in the future. You're dealing with something directly. So whether something is revealed or something is communicated by you and somebody else, it really, really does feel like it's going to really heal. Okay, but let me pull the rest of the cards out for you. If I talk down, I'm trying to make sure the mic is still there. All right. For Capricorn, please, overall energy, please, for the week of the 10th to the 16th. Oh, that's very interesting. So what happens after this? Some of you, this could be like a father figure or someone who represents this emperor energy. This could be you standing up into this emperor energy within this week, but it does have some significance about making a very strong decision. For some of you, as much as I was saying about mending something and healing something, this kind of feels like maybe for some of you, you're really accepting that this is just not going to work out with something or someone. Or you may be releasing the baggage. This could be childhood stuff, old relationship stuff. All right, you're choosing to finally walk away from the root of why it has still affected you, or, without realizing been the root of why you made certain decisions. It really does feel like you're finally clearing everything. For some of you, this could be an Aries that you were dealing with, or someone who had this very authoritative energy. This could have been a controlling or very dominating energy, okay? Someone who had those characteristics. All right. Now, I kind of thought that it was going to go to a root of a really deep, sincere healing. And I think it will, but it's in a different way than I expected. So I feel like this is going to be one of those decisions that you make that are so clear, so certain, but it does make you feel a little bit damn, because I see you letting go of something. Now, if this is baggage, then this is going to be super clearing for you. But in a sense, sorry, I am channeling in something, which is why I'm not showing you the cards yet, because I'm still painting the picture of what they're showing me, but it kind of feels like for some of you, you are going to have this like emptiness inside, and it's not a bad emptiness because it means that you can fill this up with good things, but it's an emptiness because it feels like it's removing, again, that root. It's removing a root. Something that you were so used to being there is being removed. A thought process, a feeling, a way of doing something. But there is acceptance to this. So the way that you're dealing with this is very, very good, by the way. But of course, it's not going to rid the fact that something feels missing, and it's not a bad thing. It just is like an uncomfortable feeling. Now let me show you. So in the oracle cards, and I'm going to go in the way that I saw it as well, just so you could see the full process that was going on. We have all that glitters. As you can see, this is about unmasking something. This does say not all that glitters is gold, so we may have, figured out, we thought something was going to work out, or saw someone in a specific way and it ended up being different, for good or for bad, whatever it is. It just represents the fact that not everything on the surface is as it seems down below. And then we have this leg up energy. And I am going to say this is to do with people, only because we have two masks here. We have two characters here in the leg up, which is about, the leg up could be a parental figure, but this also just feels like having to rely on others, or having to have these conversations with others, having to need help, or having others need to have help from you. Or sorry, I can't speak today. I can never speak. And then we have mending. So this is where I was seeing that, and we have two characters there too, which is you and somebody else, is what I'm seeing. So we have this energy of really realizing the real issue behind something, really understanding that actually someone needed help, or someone wasn't as open as they should have been about something. And then we have this mending. So it's a very healthy root. Underneath that, or not underneath that, but on the bottom of the deck here, we had regeneration, which is very transformative energy, and it is the root. The tree's roots are starting to get contaminated by the environment it's in, which is becoming very toxic. So it's being pulled away from that. So I feel like you've been pulled away from something, and I think maybe now you can understand it on a deeper level. Now you can unmask who you were, who they were in a situation, and maybe this is where we're having this mutual understanding, or this forgiveness almost. And I thought, okay, well then that means we're kind of mending something, but it actually feels like it's more to do with just releasing a very heavy burden that this has been in your life. So it does feel like you're walking away. We have the Eight of Cups and the 10 of Wands, which is very heavy, like letting something go that, you really wanted to fight for to the end. Something that you really wanted, you had a lot of emotions involved, and I think that's hard to give up. Maybe there's a lack of closure, lack of clarity in a situation. You never had the answers you needed. Again, this can relate to childhood wounds too. But the 10 of Wands is like, you have to let that go. And this week you are. And it might be because of this understanding and unmasking. And maybe I'm going to look into why this is happening, or how I'm going to clarify the oracle cards. And then the other card is the death card after this. So this is accepting that something needs to move forward, and it's not what you wanted it to be or thought it would be. Which is a very hard reality to come to, but I will just pick up your spirits a little bit and say that what you're walking into is success, a success story. Some of you could write a book or have some sort of like speech, or like I'm seeing that this is your story now. Is like you've come out of this stronger. 6 of Wands usually comes out of the battle successful. That's why all these support is around this person. So it's saying you are going to get major success by making this choice, because you were always supposed to let go of this burden. These challenges that, you've been loyal to certain people, but it's just weighed on you. Because they didn't deserve it, whoever this was, or certain companies even, it can relate to that. So you're really coming to the root of the issue, maybe the reason why you've been feeling so overworked and overburdened, and, even those days that you do nothing all day, you still feel tired, There's this energy of this very deep, deep wound that is finally being addressed and finally being released, but it's not easy. But it is the right thing to do with the death card here, because The Death card, of course, when we end cycles, new beginnings come through. And that's when I was saying, like, I feel like there is this clarity, and I do sense relief. I really actually feel a lot of relief when I'm channeling into this and tapping into this energy. But it also feels weird, like it feels uncomfortable, but that's normal. And that is a part of this kind of journey. Is you might be thinking, like, what do I do now? Or like, this is so strange to me. But you do have this, like, knowing that you've done the right thing. So don't worry. So then you have the Two of Swords, which is making that decision. This could be cutting somebody out. This could just be a very harsh decision to make. You may feel at a bit of a crossroads after this, or, during this, on what do I do next. But you do have the Emperor that did fall on top of the Death card and the Two of Swords. So this is about making the right decision, stepping up and leading in your life. You guys, Capricorn, are coming through as a leader. Okay, so someone who people do look to for, security and dependence, because maybe from the outside you look like you have it all going on, and I do believe you do. But there are some deep emotions that are being addressed within this week. But the Emperor coming through is like you're really standing in your power to do this. And this is a very powerful thing to do and should teach you something about yourself here. That you can make hard decisions. Okay, so let me clarify this energy. I want to clarify the all that glitters, please. There's all that glitters, please. Yeah, when we say, like, not everything is as it seems, the card is the Seven of Swords. That is lies, betrayal. That is maybe, walking down the wrong path. This is like a sneaky energy, or this is an energy of, maybe some of you are coming to the realization that, someone was, this is like Taurus's, what's the Earth signs going through this week? You're realizing the truth, and maybe someone was hiding something. It doesn't have to be cheating, but it could again be something. Someone was hiding a certain problem that they were dealing with. Someone was hiding certain feelings and emotions. Someone was consciously choosing to not tell you something. I wanted to see what it was, and like the most ambiguous cards wanted to come out with the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. This is divine timing. The secret is going to be known, and it's going to be known in the time that you need to hear it. Okay? But if you've had an instinct that something is going to come to a close, or that something's going to go on, then this is going to reveal itself. So yeah, they didn't want to tell me. So, all right, the leg up card, please. What is this energy, please? They really it's to do with a secret. It's to do with something that was hidden. It could be, again, something someone was struggling with. And again, this could be someone else letting go of that baggage to tell you something, Capricorn. But the High Priestess is also the silent energy. If this is something that you have been struggling with and you're finally opening up to someone, Capricorn, like, it does feel like someone may know this and is just going to help you without saying a word. Like, I'm kind of getting this, I'm hearing Samaritan energy. Like, I feel like some of you are going to really get help as soon as you need it, because maybe someone's psychic, or this could be you. So if it resonates with you in that way, take it as yourself. But if this is someone else, I'm seeing a psychic energy, or someone who's just going to is going to know exactly what's going on, and is just going to take you under their wing, or you could do the other way around. Like, this leg up is about support. This is about being okay to rely on other people. This could be, if you're having to go to somebody for support anyways, like whether it's family or whatever, they're going to look in your eyes, and I think this person's really going to see that you need their help, or that you need to help someone else, It's just a very psychic, very knowing energy. So this mending, this could be a Leo or a fire sign. We did have Aries already. The mending is strengthened, the Page of Wands. So with some sort of revelation, with some sort of letting go, releasing baggage, with this sort of like something coming to light, the root issue being exposed, this is what I was saying in the beginning. It is going to strengthen something, maybe yourself, maybe your connections with people later down the line. A Page of Wands is a very like, it's flirtatious, yes, but if it's not in like a relationship kind of way, it can very well be to do with good news, and it can be to do with fun and charisma. It's a very charming energy, the Page of Wands, and I see it as a card that's a lot of fun. So this kind of brings in a really nice balance to the things. It feels like as soon as you're releasing something, as soon as you're letting go of something, you are building that bridge with other people, or with, you know, people that you hold close to your heart. And I'm channeling in like a rainbow now, like things are going to be better, but it's just releasing something that's been very tough for you. And maybe a decision that you've been going back and forth on, or something that's been causing a lot of instability in your life. Like it does feel like the root issue. They're really keeping it very ambiguous, but hey, like the structure of the message is there. And again, you are going to get success from this, and it does feel like there's that relief. Yeah, and the Ace of Swords. That is relief. And you have the Ace of Cups here as well. So this truth is going to set you free, and it's also going to really give this new beginning to loving relationships around you and unconditional love. It's going to show you who really does love you. And yeah, this Ace of Swords coming through is just some truth, clarity, revelation, and it's also victory. So the truth is going to come to light, my angels. And I'm sorry, this like message is clear for those who I guess it will resonate with, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be everyone's reading. So, all right. Sorry. Let's see. I'm going to pull you some additional random messages from the Tea Leaf Tarot. Yeah, we have the Dragon. Be aware of self-delusion. That's a very interesting one to come up. It could be to do with an older woman. This may be to do with a mother figure. This could mean someone is going to be helping you. This could be the older woman helping you, or it could be someone who may have been gaslighting you a lot in your life, or may have, I don't know, the beware of self-delusion. It may have something to do with this older woman, okay? Your short journey underneath this, like it just kind of popped up here with the horse, so that could be significant here. Yeah, oh, that's lovely. You will get blessings, don't worry. We then have arrow and carrot, which is opportunity or windfall. You are on the right path regarding some aspect in your life. So when this is released, when this is let go of, I do see a lot of abundance coming your way. And I believe that you're going to get an opportunity, and this is just going to show you that you did the right thing, and that you made the right decision, or you did good in opening up, or whatever it may be. All right. Did I put that? Yeah, I did put it back. I'm so crazy. Like, in Taurus's reading, I was like, there's a deck missing here. It's the animal spirit deck that I always do afterwards. And then it just happened again here. And I put it back in the drawer. Alright, for Capricorn, please. Just a quick message, please. Oh, very similar to Taurus, too, when I was speaking about them. You have Flamingo Spirit, which is saying embrace the in-between. Alright, which is saying that, sometimes the past does still affect us, and that is completely okay. I mean, we are made up of the things that have happened to us and how we've dealt with it. Alright, but I think that the way you're dealing with things now in the future is so different, and the kind of life you're walking into and the kind of way of being you're walking into is also super different. So it's okay. This is kind of about understanding that the present moment is a little bit conflicting and hard to deal with, because we have this old energy we kind of want to run away from, and we have this new energy we want to run into. Sometimes it's okay to understand by being in the middle and understanding that, okay, I am where I am. I'm not yet where I want to be, but at least I'm away from this energy, and you are really releasing something. If you just start crying, let it out. Like, I really get this energy of like, you might need to have a big purging session like with yourself and just cry it all out. And that's okay. Don't stop yourself. Don't stop yourself. That's your body's way of trying to, get rid of things that are already needing to be getting rid of, it's overflowing. I'm putting it back in the deck again. Look, I'm putting it back in the drawer. Let me close this so I don't do that. Okay, Capricorn, I wish you guys all the best this week, regardless of what's going to happen. Just know you're going to be completely okay. You are in control. All right. But I really do wish you the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. Okay?